Episode 4. How Marcus faced pain and loss. Even the strongest minds cannot escape pain. Not even Marcus Aurelius. The Emperor of Rome faced war, plague, loss and uncertainty for much of his life. Yet what he learned from those struggles still speaks to us today. The Roman Empire was vast. Its roads stretched across continents. Its cities were crowded with life. Its armies guarded distant frontiers. But beneath that greatness, the empire was struggling. At the borders, war never stopped. Every year brought new battles, new enemies, new reports of soldiers lost far from home. Many emperors might have ruled from the safety of a palace. Marcus Aurelius did not. He spent years living among his soldiers, sleeping in military camps, walking through mud, snow, and cold winds. He did not love war, but he believed that duty mattered more than comfort. When others asked, "Why must this happen?" Marcus asked, "What is the right thing to do now?" And so he carried on. Then came something even more frightening. A great plague spread across the empire. Cities grew quiet. Families lost loved ones. Entire communities lived in fear. Death seemed to be everywhere. Marcus could not stop the disease. He could not save everyone, but he refused to surrender to despair. He reminded himself that life had always been uncertain. Every human being, whether emperor or farmer, would one day face the same fate. So, instead of fearing death, he focused on how to live well while he was alive. Yet the hardest battles were not fought on distant frontiers. They were fought inside his own heart. Marcus knew loss. Several of his children died while still young. Imagine ruling the largest empire on earth, yet being unable to save your own child. Friends disappeared from his life. People he trusted were taken by illness, war, or time. Each loss brought grief. Each farewell left a wound. Marcus did not pretend these losses did not hurt. He allowed himself to feel the pain, but he tried not to become imprisoned by it. He reminded himself, you can love deeply and still understand that nothing lasts forever. And so, night after night, while the empire slept, Marcus opened a small notebook and wrote. Not for fame, not for history, not for the world. He wrote to steady his own mind. To remember that courage is not the absence of fear. That peace is not the absence of suffering. And that even in a world filled with war, disease, and loss, a person can still choose wisdom, kindness, and strength. Those private notes would one day become a book called Meditations. And nearly 2,000 years later, they still remind us of the same truth. We cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can choose how we meet it.